on, people? It's your boy King ECG with another quick take. I know we said we ain't gonna have the video footage. On my side, I'm good, but when it comes to me getting the other hosts on, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. There's a lot of things that have changed over these past few months, so just bear with me. I'm gonna get my stuff fixed. We'll get to it, but let's start off with this bust of Dana White. So, as you can see, I'm going to show you this little clip here. Well, not little, but I'm going to show you this clip here of Dana White. His wife strikes him. He strikes her twice. Crazy, huh? That's how we living, right? But that's not it, people. That's not it. We've got Stephen A. Smith and Molly Karam buck dancing for him.
Though White is the face of the UFC, Stephen A., it is an entity owned by Endeavor. What type of discipline should Dana face?
Well, my immediate response to that is whatever discipline he should face is the kind of discipline he would impose upon someone he oversees, because that would be consistent with.
Funny thing is, like, if you ask me, there shouldn't be any discussion about this, because the energy that he's giving off right now, I'm going to run the rest of the clip, but I just want you to understand what I'm saying. The energy that he's giving off right now, that's not the same energy he gave Kyrie. That's not the same energy he gives a lot of these black athletes. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, you went soft on. Jay Will had to tell him, keep the same energy. The same way you want to jump on Kyrie's neck and other people's neck. And don't forget Kwame Brown. Like, really? This is, hey, to you older people, this is your king, huh?
Who he is. Dana White is not just somebody that's connected in the world of sports. He's a friend. I love the guy, personally. So this is a very hard subject for me. We talk all the time. We certainly connected briefly since this happened. He knew there's no way on earth that I wasn't going to talk about it. My heart goes out to his family, because this is
He knew there was no way. Why would you have to tell him? He's the one that violated his wife on camera. You know what I find funny? When Ray Rice did what he did, there wasn't this soft tone for him. Especially when people see the video. And I'm not condoning hitting women at all. I'm just saying keep it fair across the board, people. Don't worry, I got some more clips and some more stuff to show y'all. I'm just giving you my perspective as we watching it together.
A very, very embarrassing situation. He says it has never, ever happened before. Has
Ray Rice ever hit his wife before that situation? That incident? Really?
Completely ashamed and utterly disgusted with himself that he finds himself in this situation, that he would ever have done such a thing to a woman he's been married to for 30 years, who's the mother of his 3 children, and he makes no excuses for it. And I think it's important to point that out. I also think it's important to point out that she validates what he asserts, that it's never happened before.
She validates. Ray Rice's wife, our girlfriend at the time, validated it. Where was the soft tone then? Yet again, people, I'm just saying, like, this is the media that's been given to us, right? Balance of Opinion Sports, we try to keep everything even. I know I might get out of pocket here and there, and Da Vinci will check me. You know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate about sports and talking about players, but I'll never act like I'm better than them, because I know I'm not. They're in a higher position than me in life, financially, and what they want to do in life. They're getting paid to do what they love, right? So that's why I'm so passionate. But this guy here, Stephen A. Snitch, whoo, this boy, buck dancing.
That it was completely out of character. And she even pointed to the fact that they were out and they were drinking and all of that other stuff as well. In the end, he's not making any excuses. It's certainly not for me nor anybody out there to make an excuse, because particularly within the times that we're living in, and with all the things that we've learned and the inordinate amount of times we've had to address subjects like this, we have to maintain consistency in pointing out, you do not put your hands on a woman if you are a man. You do not do it. Dana White knows that.
This is what I don't understand, and I'm sorry, people. Where is the aggression? Where's the yelling in his voice? Where is the quick snap back? I'm gonna get on your neck. Message.
And, you know, all I can say is that, again, he has spoken out against men who put their hands on women before, and whatever punishment you would exact under these circumstances to somebody else is what he should apply to himself.
They talked about being drinking heavily.
Yeah.
When you're under the influence, not shining moments, often people don't make their best decisions. So,
And yo, at no point in time do I want you to think I'm a misogynistic person, okay? Why is she talking? She the most disrespectful person when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? Like when they were talking about the whole Kyrie and what he was posting, she right away interrupted Jay Will talking about, he said Hitler. It don't matter if Hitler was in there. All he did was post a picture and y'all jumped down this man's neck and let these people suspend him, talk down to him, say that he's anti-Semitic, and he never said a damn thing. All he did was post a link. This man hit his wife, and look how they talking. Where's the same energy?
in that sense, it's a cautionary
Where's the
tale.
same energy?
And in terms of it being an isolated incident, I've known Dana since I was 22. Have the utmost respect.
Favoritism. I hope you guys are hearing this. Favoritism. You see how they moving? When it was Kyrie, they wasn't so soft-spoken. When it was Ray Rice, they wasn't so soft-spoken. When it's other NFL players that may be accused of it, I forgot the gentleman's name in San Francisco where his girlfriend accused him of it. They weren't talking like this about him. And even when he was found out he was not guilty, they didn't retract what they were saying. Yo, I'm telling you, this is...
Respect for him.
Yes.
And I don't judge people by their worst moment.
Lying ass mother. Yo, I'm trying to keep myself clean on this joint. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry for cutting this so much. I really don't want to hear her speak about anybody.
Agree with you on that punishment part. And the other piece that I just want to say, as a woman, it was also his wife's hands on him. So no one should be putting their hands on anyone.
Okay.
Male, female, female, male.
Well, like I said, you're absolutely right. I don't disagree. I have nothing to add other than I just think it's important that if you're going to sit on this platform, you owe it to your audience to be honest.
Yeah, you do, Stephen A. And I hope you have this same energy for the black players that might mess up, for other people who might do something and it might be out of pocket, but hey, it's the first time. I expect to hear this tone from now on. Because trust me, as much as you might not see me or see us put up a lot of videos, I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be listening, and I'm going to come for that head, boy. Pause. You know what I mean? Coming for that neck, boy. Remember that.
To be honest and forthcoming. You know, he knows that we're on this air. He knew ahead of time because I reached out to him to let him know.
See? What do you mean you reached out and let him know? Why you need to reach out and let him know anything? TMZ broke the news. Everybody's seen it. Coon.
I would be talking about this this morning. He knows that he crossed a line that he has never crossed before and that he swears he will never cross again. And he's incredibly ashamed of himself. And that's just where we are right now. So
I'm not a part of the whole cancel culture, and I don't judge.
Yo, may God help. You heard what she said, right? Let me just rewind it 10 seconds. I just want you to hear what this numbskull said.
He will never cross again, and he's incredibly ashamed of himself. And that's just where we are right now. So
I'm not a part of the whole cancel culture, and I don't judge people by their worst moment. And he has a beautiful family.
Yes, he does.
And I wish the best for them moving forward.
Yo, let me show y'all something else, man. I got some other stuff here, okay? I got some other stuff here. All right, let me pause this. So Dana White, TBS, sticking with Dana White's power slap. Sorry, I just wanted to, excuse me, sorry. Power slap delays premiere for now after UFC boss slaps wife, right? Power Slap, the UFC-backed entity partially owned by the UFC president, was set to premiere Wednesday, January 11th on TBS. However, the debut is being pushed back a week to January 18th. An UFC official told a broadcast partner of ESPN. So he slaps his wife in public, and there's no punishment. Oh, we just go push the show back. But Kyrie lost his basketball deal. Kyrie lost money. Kyrie was suspended. I'm just using Kyrie because he's the most recent of somebody who did not do anything wrong, yet was punished as if he did something wrong. And somebody here that did something wrong, because Stephen A, ESPN, all these people be in his pocket, they can't talk to him no way, right? They can't say nothing to him, right? Here's some more evidence. Okay, the UFC has never fully articulated a policy on domestic violence, and over the years has handled such situations unevenly. There's one thing that you'll never bounce back from, and that's putting your hands on a woman. Dana White said in 2014, in response to the publication, the video of the former NFL running back Ray Rice punching his then fiance. Okay? Been that way in the UFC since we started here. You don't bounce back from putting your hands on a woman. Hypocrite. Bozo. All right? Let me give you some people at ESPN, they ain't with the shits. So let me show you something. All right? Let me show you something. Jeff, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name. I don't want to butcher it, okay? But you got a blue check. So obviously, and you at ESPN, right? We've been told not to write anything incendiary on social media about Dana White's situation, and I understand why and have abided by that. I just ask y'all to understand that some of us at ESPN do not have a soft as take as this domestic violence. You know, I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no scholar like that. But yet again, right? This is what I'm talking about. So some people are being silenced and being told at the same company that they can't write nothing truthful about what they think about the situation. Yet Stephen A goes up there with Molly, butt dancing. Oh, my friend, my buddy, my pal, right? Well, you know what? I'm going to sit back and let Ariel cook these suckers on the Dan Le Batard show.
Thing, and I feel like I need to get it off my chest, and I hate doing this sort of thing. I thought you were going to ask me about it, but you didn't, so I just want to get it off my chest. I saw the first take clip of them talking about Dana White, and I just want to say, when I was at ESPN, very few people I felt like were like true allies to me. You were probably at the top of the list, and Stephen A was a very close second, and I've known Molly Karen for a very long time. I feel like I need to get off my chest as the MMA guy that I was very disappointed when I saw that clip. I think they went very easy on him. And I say that because they don't go easy on people. They're the truth tellers. They're the ones who keep it real. That's the show that I love. When Kyrie does something, I know that Stephen A has relationships with NBA players. He keeps it real. He tells it like it is. And to see them with the puppy dog face saying, I love Dana White, and he's got a beautiful family, and we don't judge him in his lowest moments. We don't judge people in their lowest moments. Excuse me. That's all we do as pundits. We judge them in their high moments and their low moments. We were just judging Kyrie. We would judge everyone in their lowest moments. Did we not judge Ray Rice in his low moment? Did we not judge Ray Lewis in his, name one, we judge him. So I felt like I don't understand why. Again, I don't understand.
Twit. He's cooking with fish grease, people.
And why this happens, why he gets this pass. But when I saw that, I was like, all right, what you're telling me is if you're friends with the guy, you're going to give him a pass, because I can assure you, as a Knicks fan and as someone who likes that show and respects Stephen A tremendously, if James Dolan is on camera doing that exact same thing, is he saying the same thing? Nope. Is he saying you punish him the way you would punish your players? Or is he saying this man needs to go? This man needs to be held accountable. This man needs to be punished.
Facts.
What do you think? And so I look to the mainstream media. You guys have done a fantastic job to say these things that we in our little MMA bubble don't have the reach to get out there. And when I saw that, and I saw the tone, and I saw the, we love him and he's a great family man and this and that. And, we wish them the best, like something like he is a victim. I was like, golly, is this really happening right now? Am I really watching this? I was disappointed. And I say that with the utmost respect.
The company that owns UFC, Ariel, is Stephen A's agent.
Friend.
Buck dancing. Message.
But his
So if you've
agent.
got friends in high places, then I guess you're going to get a pass when it comes to these things. The way I was taught then, and I have a feeling we all were taught the same, you don't put your hands on a woman. And guess who believes in that? And guess who has said that? Dana freaking White. As of 2-3 hours ago, if you look at his Instagram stories, is he on there with one of the Nelk boys promoting the fact that he just had a great night at the Red Rock Casino in Las Vegas gambling? Does this look like a guy who's embarrassed? This is 2-3 days ago. This is the mother of his children. This is his wife of 30 years. Does this look like a guy who's embarrassed? God forbid something like that happened to you or I, Dan. Would you be on your Instagram promoting that you were up all night gambling with someone half your age? I don't think so. And so all these people are embarrassing themselves. The fans are embarrassing themselves. The vocal minority, because there's a lot of them who don't agree with these actions. The fighters are embarrassing themselves. And we're waiting to see what Endeavor is going to.
So, okay, like I was gonna say, but I'm gonna let him cook on this last one. But you see what I mean, though? This is somebody keeping it real. Dan Le Batard's keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? This is a bozo thing. I'm gonna give you one more clip, then I'm gonna give you my final thoughts and get up out of here. It's late.
What was embarrassing about the interview was the way TMZ handled it. Now, we know TMZ and Dana White are in cahoots, and I've talked about TMZ on this show before, but Harvey and the other guy sitting there and being, oh, Dana, we hear that this is a place where alcohol flows. And Dana, do you even remember anything? They were offering him softballs. They were offering him outs, and he actually wasn't taking them. So actually, I say kudos to him on that regard. Kudos to him for not taking the outs that they were offering. Their behavior in that interview, to me, was quite frankly embarrassing. They were trying to say, hey, Dana, we're going to put this out. We're going to give you a chance to respond. We're going to treat you very, 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 very nicely with kid gloves, and you're going to come out looking and smelling like roses. The truth is, in that interview, in that clip, he said what he had to say, and I think he did a good job of not making excuses and owning up to it. Those two guys, to me, were embarrassing. They were trying so hard to help him and to offer him these layups that they embarrassed themselves.
So, my question to y'all, after showing you all this evidence and having my take to a degree per se, what do you think should be done about Dana White? I mean, come on now. I showed you the evidence. It's about time we start holding everybody accountable. It's 2023. No more just because that's your friend. They wrong, it's wrong. I don't care how long you know them. I do some shit that's messed up. I expect Navinci, my cousin, who's my co-host, to hold me responsible. I expect other people in my life and my family to hold me responsible, no matter if I'm at the top of the world or in the slums. You let us know what you think in the comments below. Like I said, this is quick takes, even though it's a little longer than usual. Let us know what you think.